If you're tired of the same predictable thrillers, it's time to dig into the darker side of cinema. From twisted domestic dramas to icy noir mysteries, psychological thrillers offer something deeper. Stories where paranoia, obsession, and fractured truths take center stage. These films don't just shock you with jump scares, they crawl under your skin, making you question what's real and who you can trust. Here's a countdown of 8 underrated psychological thrillers now streaming that you absolutely need to watch. Some are stylish and haunting, others are slow burn and emotionally devastating, but all of them deliver the kind of tension that lingers long after the credits roll. The Invisible Witness. Directed by Stefano Mordini, this sleek psychological thriller unfolds like a high-stakes chess match. Adriano Doria, a wealthy businessman, wakes up in a locked hotel room next to his lover's dead body. Accused of murder, he turns to a brilliant defense attorney, Virginia Ferrara, who pushes him to reveal his secrets. What follows is a layered tale of lies, betrayals, and a missing boy that won't stay buried. Riccardo Scamarcio brings intensity to the role of a man unraveling under pressure, while Maria Paiato's calm yet calculating lawyer makes every scene feel like a trap. This film is a remake of the Spanish movie The Invisible Guest, reimagined by the Italians, and it's quite a successful adaptation. If you're into psychological thrillers filled with twists and shifting truths, this underrated movie is one you need to watch. Black Tide. Directed by Eric Zonka, Black Tide is a dark, slow-burn thriller blending noir atmosphere with psychological unease. Francois Visconti, a weary detective drowning in alcohol, investigates the disappearance of a teenage boy. His suspicions fall on the boy's tutor, a soft-spoken man whose helpfulness feels unsettling. As the investigation deepens, the film morphs into a tense character study, blurring the line between protector and predator. Vincent Cassel delivers a raw, broken performance, while Romain Duris keeps you guessing with his enigmatic presence. Grim, moody, and deliberately paced, this is a movie to watch if you prefer psychological thrillers that value complexity over easy answers. The Sun. Directed by Sebastian Schindel, The Sun reimagines domestic life as a stage for paranoia and dread. Lorenzo, a painter in Buenos Aires, is eager to become a father. But as his pregnant wife Sigrid grows secretive and controlling, he begins to suspect something sinister. Joaquin Furiel captures a man unraveling under helpless suspicion, while Heidi Tuani adds chilling ambiguity as the wife who may be hiding dangerous truths. With its confined visuals and tense atmosphere, this underrated psychological thriller avoids big twists, instead immersing viewers in slow-building paranoia. If you enjoy thrillers about trust, control, and obsession, this is a movie you need to watch. The Ones Below. Directed by David Farr, this chilling thriller explores new motherhood and the horror of domestic life turned toxic. Kate and Justin are expecting their first child in London when new neighbors, John and Teresa, move in downstairs. At first polite, their friendship becomes unsettling as Teresa, confident, glamorous, and intense, creates an unnerving mirror to Kate's fragile state. Clement's poesy brings vulnerability and paranoia to Kate, while David Morrissey and Laura Byrne exude quiet menace as the downstairs couple. A slow burn thriller built on politeness, obsession, and psychological tension, this is an underrated movie now streaming that lingers long after it ends. Beyond the Black Rainbow. Directed by Panos Cosmatos, this cult psychological thriller is a retro-futuristic fever dream. Elena, a telepathic young woman, is trapped in the sterile Arboria Institute under the watch of Dr. Barry Nile, a man unraveling into madness. Michael Rogers is chilling as the Doctor, while Eva Allen brings haunting presence as Eleanor. Drenched in synths, saturated colors, and surreal imagery, the film plays more like a hallucination than a conventional story. If you're looking for an underrated movie that's bold, hypnotic, and atmospheric, this is one to watch. The Snowman. Directed by Thomas Alfredson, this bleak crime thriller is set in icy Oslo. Detective Harry Hole investigates a series of murders where snowmen are left at the crime scenes. As he chases the killer, the case becomes personal, forcing him to confront his own demons. Michael Fassbender captures Harry's fractured state of mind, while Rebecca Ferguson adds grit as his determined partner. Though narratively uneven, The Snowman is atmospheric, eerie, and unsettling. If you enjoy psychological thrillers with wintry noir vibes, this is still a movie to watch. Fever Dream. Directed by Claudia Losa, this hypnotic thriller blends maternal anxiety with environmental dread. Amanda, a mother lying in a rural clinic, mentally retraces the strange events that led her there, guided by the voice of a mysterious boy named David. Her memories unravel in fragments, revealing superstition, ecological danger, and a terrifying threat to the bond between parent and child. Maria Valverde delivers a haunting performance, while Dolores Fonzi adds depth as a neighbor with dark secrets. Dreamlike and eerie, Fever Dream is less about answers and more about atmosphere. If you're into surreal psychological thrillers that feel like a hallucination, this underrated movie is a must-watch. Brick. Directed by Philip Koch, this high-concept sci-fi thriller traps tenants inside their apartment building when a mysterious black wall seals them off from the world. With no escape, communication, or water, paranoia and panic spread quickly among the residents. Matthias Schweighöfer and Louise Heyer deliver grounded, emotional performances as a couple trying to hold on to hope. A cerebral survival story wrapped in metaphor, Brick favors atmosphere over spectacle. For fans of tense, claustrophobic psychological thrillers packed with mystery and suspense, this is definitely a movie worth watching. Psychological thrillers work best when they blur the line between truth and illusion, forcing us to wrestle with fear, morality, and the fragility of the human mind. Whether it's a chilling domestic nightmare, a surreal trip, or a devastating drama like each of these films proves that suspense doesn't need explosions, it thrives on atmosphere, ambiguity, and emotional depth. So if you're scrolling endlessly for your next movie to watch, stop here. These underrated psychological thrillers are waiting for you, gripping, unsettling, and unforgettable. If you enjoyed this list of psychological thrillers, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more underrated movies and hidden gems worth watching. Your support really helps us bring you more great content. And before you go, don't forget to check out this video as well.